What's up, Dace-tagular Nation and basement dwellers alike? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris the Dace Man Dace, faking all the energy in the world, and joining me as always, Gibby. Yay! That is an accurate portrayal of his energy level. And behind the desk, Frank Ward!
Yay! I'm tired, but I also remembered to actually unmute you guys this time.
Yeah! I was watching because his breathing gets picked up. So I saw a little bit out of the corner of my eye, and then I opened it. I didn't want to waste the crack.
Yeah, no, we're getting better every week is all I'm getting at. By we, I mean me. I'm getting better every week at hitting these buttons.
Just in time for me to go away. Woo! Yeah. Programming note for you that are watching now before you guys leave at the end of the show. We will be on next... Was that you?
That's him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But yay, Gibby, thanks.
Thank you, Gibby1331. Totally not the Gibby that we have on the show. That's 1337.
Yeah.
Programming note for next week. We will be airing on Monday night, and this Joker will be streaming on Tuesday night.
Oh, man.
With Minecraft. I will be at the Phillies game. I'm not even going to try to lie. Loser! So, boom!
They're losing a lot, aren't they?
They were tied for first.
They
They lost the last two of the Braves. The one was fucking ridiculous.
There it is.
They went to the extra innings on Saturday night, took the lead in the extra innings each time, even took a 3-run lead in that 12th inning, and then the Braves won with 4 runs. Our bullpen fell apart. And our bullpen's starting to look like it did last year.
What is this, the
Shocking.
Jersey Bullies?
It feels that way.
Shocking.
But I'm not going to go into any other sports, so you're only getting Phillies here, because that's all I know.
It's fair.
But it's like after they swept the Brewers, they beat the hell out of the Braves on their opening game, and then the Braves ended up winning the series.
I like it. That's what normally happens.
They're playing right now, I think.
I like
Usually
their
we
team.
have the game up, but I'm exhausted.
That's fair.
But we got a show for you tonight.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. So a couple of things I want to talk about in the world of pop culture. First and foremost, May the 4th was last Tuesday.
That's right.
From right to this point, we've got 2 episodes of The Bad Batch, which you can catch the first review episode of Potter Nerds Bad Batch live on all podcast platforms as it goes.
Thank you for the follow. Your name. That's right there.
Did you not play...
Did you play The Last of Us 2? I did.
No. He bought it.
Parsa? Hey, there we go. Thank you.
I didn't buy it. That's the first game I didn't fucking buy.
That's the game you didn't buy?
And that's the one I wanted the charity event for 007. I went, I'm not spending that money. Did you know Little Peep? Little Peep sounds familiar.
Is that a rapper?
I thought that was one of our viewers.
A gangsta? Oh.
I think.
You are better in tune than me.
He may have tuned in when I was trying to play The Last of Us the first time and went, fuck this game.
There it is.
But yeah, programming note is that next Monday we'll be doing the Dace Man Show instead of him streaming, and Tuesday will be his stream. But you can catch the Bad Batch review of episode 1. What do you think of the series thus far? We're going to drop episode 2 hopefully in the coming days.
I think it's... I mean, the first episode was amazing. Second episode, I have a lot of questions. I don't know.
I have all the
I
answers.
think it's setting up for... It could be setting up for a lot of stuff, or I could just be reading into it too much. I have no idea. It's an interesting dilemma. I don't want to fall into the same trap that Dace did with WandaVision.
You're not wrong, and that's the same trap I fell into with the Mighty Ducks spinoff.
Yeah. So.
Well, he thinks the second one was more amazing. I think the second one had a cool callback, but honestly forgot about the callback that's in the second one until they reminded me it was a callback.
What do you mean? Are you talking about the clone?
Yeah. I completely forgot about him.
We could go into it in detail, or we can wait until our second podcast.
No, yeah, we'll drop on the second podcast.
That's my only problem. It's like, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I think there's a lot of questions that are left open.
I would not recommend sending a YouTube link, because if you do, Nightbot he has no control, restraint.
Yeah.
He gets slap happy real fast. Fucking robot just takes control.
Yeah, goddamn robot.
You give the robot a little bit of power, and it just goes crazy. So
That's right.
Just like my Roomba. It goes fucking nuts. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Bad Batch, but again, you can catch that anywhere podcasts are available as part of our Potter Nerds special review series. We just finished Captain America, or the Winter Soldier and Falcon, wherever the fucking order is. And then there's the god-awful WandaVision. So if you want to hear an angry fat guy yell for about 30 minutes straight,
Exactly.
it's me. It's my podcast.
Exactly.
Other news is the Venom Let There Be Carnage trailer dropped. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I mean, I sort of watched it, but I never watched the first one, so.
No, well, so did you see the trailer at least?
I mean, it played through, but I didn't really understand anything I was looking at, so.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not big into.
Did you get to see it, Frank?
Well, hello, hi,
The
what?
Venom trailer?
No.
No,
No,
Jesus Christ.
somebody posted
It's like
in one of the chats, and I'm like, I'm gonna look at that later.
Well,
and then
clearly they're teeing
I
up the Carnage character played by Woody Harrelson in this movie, and they kind of made
Woody
him darker, gave him a little cleanup.
Don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Woody? Get the fuck out of here.
Carnage.
Oh,
Do you
get
know
back
who
in
Woody
here.
Harrelson is?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
So it's awkward
Understand.
trying to talk about this
Can you
trailer without
say?
you guys. But there was no indication it was going to be merged into the MCU at any point.
No.
There's a hat tip to the Daily Bugle in the trailer, but this is clearly a Venom vs. Carnage movie.
That's right.
Who knows if Tom Holland will appear? I wouldn't give away a Tom Holland appearance in the trailer because Venom's clearly going to bring in an audience anyway.
Nope. Yeah, you don't want to show that hand.
But it did end with the what I think is interesting, only in theaters. So movies are taking some bold stances now.
Invest in AMC now. This is not financial advice. Do what you want.
I mean, I have, based on movies like that.
Yeah.
I also have.
Black Widow is still kind of holding their ground with Disney Plus Premier Access and movie theaters, but I think come this fall, all this easy access shit from home's going away.
Good. I'm ready to go back to the movie theater.
I am too.
We'll see.
I mean, it doesn't, like, the only reason I have HBO Max is because I get a free movie every month.
That's fair. I only got it for Godzilla, and then didn't even watch it, and then watched Mortal Kombat.
Like, there's a new one with Angelina Jolie coming out soon. The Queef Whisperer or something like that. I don't know.
Queef Whisperer. Yeah, that sounds good. I'd watch that.
It's
I wanna
weird.
watch that.
So there's Fire, a child.
Sure.
I don't know. But I thought it was interesting that, like,
Oh, is the
Sony...
child a deer?
No.
Oh. I thought you were talking
He
about
seems so
Sweet
defeated.
Tooth.
No.
Okay, sorry.
I don't.
I don't think the Twisted Metal movie got made that quick. We didn't
No,
just
No,
talk
it's not
about it.
Twisted Metal movie.
Oh.
It's a book. But it's a guy. It's a kid. It's a deer.
No.
It's anti.
It's like one of those things where I think like a stalker is tracking her down and sets fire to the woods. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. Wasn't really that interested. But I thought it was
Fair.
interesting that trailers are now taking a stance of only in theaters, especially Sony. Sony has taken that hard fucking stance of all our shit's coming to theaters. We don't have a streaming platform. Fuck Amazon. Fuck y'all.
That's right.
Go get your COVID.
Go get that COVID.
In.
But it also said coming soon. Or, like, I think it either ended with coming soon or coming this year. Which I didn't know that was coming out. I thought it was a 2022 thing.
I don't keep up on these things.
I don't.
Because
yeah.
Morbius got kicked to January.
Mm-hmm.
Morbius.
Yeah, that was the other Spider-Man spinoff. Which that was finished filming
I thought it was the
before Venom.
Matrix.
No, that's Morpheus.
Same thing.
But Matrix will be on HBO Max.
Red
Along
pill
with
or blue pill.
And Suicide Squad.
Dun dun dun.
Other things that dropped this weekend
Drop.
was Dogecoin.
Oh, womp womp womp.
So did anybody watch that SNL?
No.
No.
You guys make it so difficult.
So glad we
They
do a
did
pop culture show.
I mean, I read about it. They did.
It was cringe.
Nintendo and everyone. Yeah, everyone
That
said it
was
was
bad.
Everyone said it was pretty bad.
I don't even remember what the hell the trial was about, but they put Elon Musk as Wario on the stand to, like, rat out Luigi banging Peach.
Uh-oh. Good job, Luigi. Good job.
The only thing I think the funny parts were the ones that they pre-recorded, which clearly they had Elon probably do the lines several fucking times to get the best take.
Yeah.
But those ones were pretty good. Monologue was a little off pace. It was funny, but You could tell he was reading the cue cards, and then they had a bit where his mom came on, and his mom was supposed to interrupt him for the joke. And it was like, if you had delivered it right, that would have been funny.
Was it his real mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, little Mama Musk.
Yeah, there was something like, he was ranting and raving about something, and she clearly was supposed to cut him off, but she was just staring at the cue cards like, oh, there, Elon. And it's like, oh, man, you missed the timing on that one.
I like it.
The funniest part probably had to be the Weekend Update segment, where he specifically came on to talk about Dogecoin.
Doge!
And Michael Che consistently went, so what's Dogecoin? And then Elon would give an explanation. He'd be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So what's Dogecoin? And he did it several times, to the point where they ended it when he goes, so it's a hustle. And Elon goes, yeah, it's a hustle. It's just a hustle. And that's the moment the stock plunged. Right to the fucking ground. So he brought it up and then killed it all in the same fucking night.
That's right, man. That's right.
Although it's still hovering at 50 cents.
Yeah, I think it was like 45 when I
Yeah.
looked this afternoon.
It'll probably still pick back up. I don't...
He immediately invested into SpaceX the next day, so it's like...
The more terrifying thing is how fast it fluctuates just with his word. If he says buy, it'll jump up
That's
75 to 75 cents. He goes, it's a scam, and it drops 30 cents. Like, damn.
That's nothing new, though.
No, I know.
Not when it comes to this coin, yeah.
I'm just saying.
With Elon, when Elon says anything, it's whatever he says spikes up drastically, and then the government's gone after him a couple times because they thought he was manipulating Tesla, which he clearly was manipulating Tesla's stock the entire time. Because he would come out, say something, the stock would tank, then he would buy a shit ton of his shares back, and then it would fucking spike up again.
Well, if he words it right, then he's not doing anything like that.
It's I mean, he's market manipulating. It's not. It's hard to get somebody on it for
Well, that's
what
what
he's
I'm getting
doing,
at.
but he's clearly doing.
I mean, Weekend Update, that was clearly a strategy there. I mean, it dropped from 75 cents all the way down to about 30 at the end of that night, and now it's back up to 50.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Tesla. I mean, they had record profits last year. And you know why they had record profits last year?
Cocaine.
Okay.
No, beginning of the year, he said that his company's going to invest a shit ton of money in Bitcoin. They invested it, and that's what started that whole fucking trend up. And he sold it all, or sold a majority of it.
Yeah.
Tesla doesn't make money like by selling those cars. He doesn't make shit selling cars. That company makes money just because he fucking talks shit all the time and then uses that as his own personal like fucking checking account. It's insanity. I will give it to him. But yeah, if you look at the P&L sheet on there, it's fucking a joke. Like that company makes absolutely no money.
To the moon!
It's fucking mind-boggling. But record profit. So there you go. Good job, Elon.
Yeah. Buy your Doge now. Get back in.
Yeah, I mean, that's clearly the time to buy. I mean, like, he dipped it to 30% and then immediately said, we're funding the first SpaceX thing up into space all on Dogecoin. And it started climbing back up again.
Yeah.
So, he is the Doge father.
I have a feeling Doge will be the first coin that actually gets, put on the moon. So they're going to print out a Doge coin
they're gonna mint
so they
it?
can put it on. just completely go straight meme status.
Yeah.
Just go for it at this point. Fuck it.
It's just funny because I think it's cute that Mark Cuban tries to jump on the Elon train of like trying to say things to manipulate the coin.
Yeah.
And everybody's just hardcore focused on Elon.
Well, I think...
I think he could have done it a couple years ago, but he's kind of fell out of the spotlight. Like back when he was pretty big in the
Shark Tank,
etc., and he was really outspoken as the Mavs. What's called like he probably could have
the Mavs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He probably could have done something like that, but he's like out of.
I'm pretty sure you can actually. I have to relook it up, so this might not be true, but you at least could use Dogecoin to buy Mavs merch.
Yep. Yeah. And then the Houston Astros actually sold 2 tickets, didn't they?
The fucking funny thing is you can use Dogecoin to buy a lot of stuff, but you can't use Bitcoin to buy fucking almost anything. Like you can use Dogecoin a lot more than you can use Bitcoin.
I did think that was one of the funniest jokes that I think went over the audience's head on SNL.
It's fucking crazy.
Che pulled out $1 and said, "This is real. What's Dogecoin again?" And he went, "As real as that dollar." And I was like, "Ooh, that's a smart joke."
Bam!
Right over the head. Because it's true. It's just whatever you fucking back could be the currency.
It's what we all agreed on that we can exchange for other things.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dollar used to mean something back in the day, but then I think it was Nixon, was it?
Probably.
Somebody took us off the gold standard because that basically the dollar
Well-
used to always represent what specific amount of gold that was put in Fort Knox.
Yeah.
But then they took us off that, and then that's when this 1/9 rule or whatever the fuck 1/10 rule came into effect, and that's where all these banks basically evolved from, and now we're just the fucking I mean, God,
But then
I go into a major fucking economic thing on this.
if you want to get real deep with it though, like
It's all the Fed.
who said gold's valuable? Like we
Somebody
just
went,
said,
ooh, shiny.
yeah, we
I
just all of a
agree
sudden
with that.
wanted
That's
it.
a good point too. Yeah.
Because it ain't worth shit in Minecraft.
That's right.
What
No.
up?
Fuck it. Well, unless you're giving it to pigs. Piggies. Piggies love their gold.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't worth shit.
That's right.
Not to a Muslim. Muslims hate pork.
Damn.
What? True, but what does that have to do with the pig liking gold?
'Cause they're pigs.
Pigs ain't shit.
Yeah.
I don't. I like bacon.
You're not Muslim.
I don't trade with Muslims often. Not because of any standard. I mean, I just don't know of any to trade with.
It's fair.
That's right.
That's all.
This conversation got a little awkward.
Yeah,
Quite weird.
sure did.
Very weird.
How did my phone turn off?
I don't know. It doesn't like you.
It doesn't. But yeah, I thought it was interesting to talk about at least that, because it probably drew ratings for the wrong reasons.
Oh,
kind of like how
100%.
Trump, when he was on there, all of a sudden SNL's ratings went through the
Oh,
roof.
it was their highest viewed episode for the entire year. I think for the past
makes sense.
couple years.
It's
Yeah.
probably since Trump.
A lot of people specifically tuned in just because
I
Elon was on there, which I think is
Mhm.
crazy.
left a party because I wanted to watch it. Because I looked at Randy, I was like, if this thing fucking skyrockets, I'm out tonight. So I turned it on, and I'm watching it, and it just started kind of slowly going down, down, down. I was like, okay, well, now I'm in it until, like, it breaks even.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of hovered with it where I'm at my doubled point. I was like, all right, let it ride. I'm not going to pull out yet.
I mean, I to be honest, there's a lot of arguments out there that could actually take over the dollar, which is kind of interesting.
Hey man, I'm in for the long haul with it. If it doesn't make me a
Yeah.
millionaire,
Because a lot of people, I mean,
Not
it's
catching
an
up.
interesting argument. Is that basically, because we're basically, if you look at the dollar anyway, we're basically going digital.
Well, yeah, the pandemic forced you into, like...
Let's be realistic here. I'm probably one of the few people that I know that actually carries cash with them.
You cannot use cash in Citizens Bank Park right now if you went to see a Phillies game.
But you understand what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say? So
no, I
it's a
know.
lot of it's going digital. So it's getting to the point to where it really just comes down to what people feel basically has value, and for some fucking reason, those people
To the moon! Because it's the coin of the people.
Yeah, and it's
Wrong
different.
people, but the people.
the people.
Yeah, and it's different from like Bitcoin, because Bitcoin there's a finite number of Bitcoin that can never be attained.
Okay, maybe you can explain this to me, because I'm not getting the craze behind Bitcoin and NFTs and all that bullshit. It's digital, like, clearly, I'm a collector of things.
Collector of things.
He's got a lot of
I
things.
need to hold the thing in my hand.
Yeah.
Why are people paying dumb amounts for an NFT, which is a digital proof of a photo that exists somewhere?
Digital proof.
Well, it's the rights to the whatever, isn't
No,
it?
it's
Or is it just-
it's so.
I might not understand
The
it.
problem is you're getting into the
Doctor.
whole gaming thing.
Hey,
This,
Leo.
this,
Hey!
this is much more about gaming and stuff because that's like.
Well,
CS
WWE just started doing it with Undertaker stuff.
Yeah, but like CS:GO, this is basically where it stars. I'm trying to say is like CS:GO and stuff with the skins on their guns, etc., etc. Like there's entire gambling websites that's specifically designed for this, and you can trade and swap things. Probably the first one that ever started this, World of Warcraft, and
But I kind
the
of get
gold
that.
inside there.
It
But-
advances the game, does it not? At least
No.
in that? No? I don't get it! I don't fucking get it!
It's-
I don't get it!
It's almost all cosmetic. There's really nothing.
I don't get it.
Well, in
I
World
don't
of
get it.
Warcraft, I guess you could say it will help you progress quicker. If you're too lazy to progress, I guess you could theory pay
And
for
I would
it.
put money into that.
But like CS:GO, no, it's just skins. It's just literally It's just graphical artwork on your gun or whatever.
Yeah,
So it's
but
literally
like,
an
in
Apex,
theory,
yeah.
there could be an NFT of any of these fucking posters, and
Correct.
you could sell
And you
it
can sell
for
that, yep.
$40 or whatever poster price goes.
Correct.
Why? I just don't get it.
What do you
Like,
do with it?
What do
Yeah,
you do with
like
it?
you print it out, and now you have a hard copy, so now you pay double because you had to fucking pay the price for printing.
I mean, it's
And
sort
then they
of,
fight you on like, do you really own this?
it's sort of like the new age thing. Younger people. I mean,
Are stupid.
that's where they live is basically in
Oh god, I'm
what's
that
called
old that I
world.
don't understand anything.
Yeah, I mean, basically. But this is basically going to last week when I started
Ready
talking.
Player One.
Exactly, Ready Player One, exactly. When they're going in with they're going to build this whole virtual reality thing. Like, this is everything's leading towards this, where, your life, you're going to have two lives. You're going to have we sort of already have it, but you have your IRL life and then your online persona.
Look at you being hip using the acronyms.
But, yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, but that's basically where it's
Or at least
going.
third.
I mean, currently...
Now I get it.
Yeah, it's little... I think it's dumb, but that's just me. And I agree with you, but again, younger people...
Our parents thought Pong was stupid, so...
Yeah, so it's a little...
We're just old crotchety men at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of get it. But if VR actually existed, it makes a lot more sense than what it is now. But that's basically what it's building towards, realistically, is a VR thing where you can start owning and you can customize your world experience, basically, and then it's a way to flex over people, basically.
Which you do in real life with all your physical things.
Correct, but then basically when you do it online, it's just...
I get it. It makes sense now. Now that if this is just WWE getting in early, that if you have a virtual mansion and all of a sudden you have like an exclusive NFT of The Undertaker, I get it now. I don't agree with it, but I get it now.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not going to invest in it. That's probably past our generation.
We might get there towards the end of our lives. I would say, it would surprise me if VR becomes a big thing probably 10 years out from now.
At the Dace Tag Game for a Cause 20?
Yeah.
Live virtual charity event?
Exactly.
Yeah, and then we'll sell Dace Man Show NFTs.
Ah, look at you guys.
That's right.
Already capitalizing. Love it.
It'd be a lot easier, too, so people don't actually come down here. We can all just zoom in from our fucking... I mean, again, zoom in.
No, we're old. You still have to come here. You still have to come here.
Exactly. But, that's basically what it is. It wouldn't surprise me at some point in time, you're going to have an entire room inside your house that basically is a small closet that you just go into and you plug in. And
I do that now.
An entire room of your house that's a closet that you plug into.
Yeah, so
you have a closet.
So, no, all the things will all be screens, and then you're going to be walking on more like a track or treadmill type thing. You're going to strap in so that you don't actually move.
So full on Ready Player One, Ready Player 2.
Yeah, they have it already. Well, like I said, you're basically going to be like in a closet, but it's like literally screen.
They already have the treadmill thing.
The treadmill, you're going to be strapped into it. You're going to have like hand masks. Yeah, it's they have it. It's just not.
The only thing we don't have is that pulsating suit that gives you the feel of like, hey, somebody just kicked you in the dick.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know why I went there. There's so many
Turn
other
that
feelings that you can get,
But yeah, so I mean that's basically where technology's going currently, and it makes sense because we're at a point now where there's getting to be too many people, unfortunately, out there.
Yeah, I mean we tried a pandemic, didn't wipe enough out, so
exactly.
Step 2 is digital.
True.
At a certain point, you have to come up with other things for people to, make money on, etc.
Fucking a virtual reality, and you don't actually make real babies.
Virtual COVID.
You make the Matrix.
Well, that's basically a lot of what the Great Reset is.
Is that how cyborgs are made?
Them, basically, they're saying it. We're overpopulating the world.
That'd be an awkward conversation with your virtual 14-year-old. You're not real.
I can delete you.
What?
I can delete you at any moment. It gives a new meaning to the whole I brought you in, I can take you out.
And then is that murder at that point? Is that an abortion of something that's maybe a sentient being?
Yeah.
Look, all I can say is the war crimes that I've committed in The Sims.
Take out the ladder. Just let him swim to death.
Awkward pulsating suit. Like, I don't know why this suit feels like I'm drowning, but it feels like I'm drowning. That's because Frank removed the ladder from the pool.
Light the room on fire and delete all the doors.
Anybody else sweating? Oh, man. Well, for the sake of the world, that shit won't be available to us. Because that'll be the first thing we do.
Yeah, so it's interesting, and like I said, I get it. It's just I would never probably The problem is the people who get into it first are probably gonna make a killing, because all of these ETFs and stuff that are happening now, there's basically a fixed amount of them. So it's like
And when Doge is the currency of VR, we were in it first. Well, I wasn't in it first. I came in.
Again, it could be because again, it's
I was in it
what's
first.
called. But then again, Biden's talking about making a Fed coin or some shit. I don't know.
Fed coin?
Yeah,
some kind. Because basically,
if one's gonna take off, It's one backed by the government.
But that's basically what it's coming down to. Basically, we're going to be I would assume at some point the dollars are going to be non-existent, and we're going to switch over to some kind of.
We need Trump back in office for that. We need the Trump coin.
Trump coin. There we go.
Get your T-coin wherever it's available.
But like that's pretty much where it's going to go. And then the question is, then do you just switch out the dollar for your what's called? It's just a hard cut. I don't know. We'll see. Who the fuck knows?
And like the lowest denominations, like the Eric coin.
Yeah.
Eric equals pennies.
What's sort of like Bitcoin? It goes down to like 1/millionth or whatever of a coin or whatever. Like you can buy it in for like $5. So it's like you get in real cheap, but you get like a minuscule fraction of a coin.
Yeah, I've watched that because they're like the coin's valued at like a ridiculous amount.
It's like
and
$60K.
Yeah.
Like my thing with the coins that drives me crazy, they fluctuate so much. Like if you buy into it, you can't look at it because you'll fucking you'll have a fucking heart attack, man. That shit goes up and down like it's a fucking roller coaster. It's fucking nuts.
That's shocking. I don't actually have the app open. Like it's usually in the background and I switch to it to check.
I'm just waiting to be able to open it up and be a millionaire.
That's right.
I was hoping it would break, like my account would have broken 1,000 Saturday. It didn't. It went the other way.
But
on the heels of that, AMC and Nokia started taking off, like at least putting me back in the green. So that's a worthwhile investment, I hope. But I thought it was worthwhile to talk about the Elon Musk episode because it was significant in this grand scheme of
insanity.
Yep.
Pop culture.
It's just unfortunate that you're dealing with two people that are not actually in tune with pop culture.
Yeah.
I mean, I can talk about
Well, it's been big. It was all over the news too
because
of the whole thing. Because at least one of the articles I wrote is he had the opportunity to apologize for being a douchebag, and he chose to just make fun of it at the fact that I'm just weird.
Yeah, they bitched
which
about
I'll give him
that,
credit
but
on
it's
that
just
one.
like,
I give him credit for that. Not apologizing for being weird, just fucking deal with it.
He's like, I shoot rockets into the moon and I invented electric cars, and you expected me to be a chill dude?
Yeah.
I don't get why they would want to, like, it's not like his likability affects, like, it's not like an actor or something. Like, I can understand why an actor
It's still going to work regardless.
Yeah, so like that's why I didn't understand, like, they're bitching about it, but I'm like...
You can't cancel Elon Musk.
He doesn't have to. There's nothing there's no reason for him to. Like, why... I mean, unless maybe it was Trump and he's an egotistical maniac, yeah, then he probably would, because he wants people to like him for some uncontrollable reason. I don't know why. But he could care less. Like, most people like him could literally care less.
Yeah. Speaking of actors who care about their personas, I thought it was interesting in my last piece of pop culture news tonight before we kick it to gaming.
Oh, I have some stuff.
Pop culture or gaming?
Yeah, yeah. Pop culture.
Would it warrant an intro song?
No.
Okay, well then we'll kick it to you after I get done doing this anyway. I thought it was interesting that it was noted in an interview that Seth Rogen has openly admitted that he's not going to be working with James Franco anymore.
Jesus
which I thought was an easy statement on Seth Rogen's part, considering they haven't done anything since the accusations happened.
I actually thought it was just like a parody headline or something. Like, it'd be like you coming out saying you're not working with Gibby because of sexual allegations.
That happens every week.
Yeah. I hope
like,
I didn't pick up on
it's one of those that, like, people don't doubt it. We just kind of figure you're not getting rid of Gibby for it. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Like, nobody questioned James Franco's ness. Just assumed that Seth Rogen would have been like, yeah, fuck whatever, dude.
I mean, I take the hard stance that until he's in court, he can stay.
The
moment he's in court, he's out. Or at least I'll distance myself until he gets the innocent plea.
I was just gonna say, you can't just, you can distance.
I'm talking about you, not James Franco.
Don't do anything until,
I mean,
okay.
I'm gonna blame the boy.
So it's not until he's actually prosecuted that you'll...
Like, alright, maybe you won't be on the show during the trial, and then we'll revisit if you come back to the show after the trial.
That makes sense.
I bring him on the show during the trial.
He understands.
That's basically what happened with Johnny Depp, and then he was found... They didn't find him guilty, but they didn't find him innocent either. And then just train wrecked his entire career.
That's a whole... Not that we're diving down that hole, but that whole...
More shit came out from that, and it's getting more and more like, what the fuck's going on?
What do you expect with a girl with a name like that?
Yeah,
so,
pretty much.
But she's fine. Don't worry about her. Which is like, and the more shit's coming out, it's all bad against her. Which is
Yeah, well, I think the fairness, cancel both of them, and then bring
I
Johnny
agree.
Depp
They should have
back,
both
but
been
cancel
canceled.
them both.
They both fucked up massively.
He wasn't giving us anything but Jack Sparrow lately anyway. So
I'm
Yeah,
okay
that's
with
true.
I'm okay with that though.
I was okay with him just rocking and rolling with Jack Sparrow. It's
Yeah.
like,
That's what I mean.
alright, so you're or it's like
Well, they canceled the last one, or
Trilogy
they
of-
the next one.
Yeah.
Quad
because of it.
trilogy.
third year, every 3 years.
I don't know. They were putting out
Dose?
another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did really well in Halloween stores.
It does really well usually in movies. Granted, they haven't peaked past the original, but it still brings in a decent penny for what they put out.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say they toned it down from their original. Well, probably the first trilogy.
I tuned in for Barbosa,
But-
so.
It doesn't matter because they do it. You know, even though they tone it down, there's not as much special effects, etc. They still fucking rake in the cash.
I tuned in for Jeffrey Rush,
Yeah.
and he's not in it anymore, so
Sorry,
So you're out.
I was out.
he's out.
They're like, oh, we're gonna get rid of Barbosa and bring back Orlando Bloom, and it's like, no, thank you.
Yeah. Well, it was like a half-assed brought back Orlando Bloom, and then gave him the out to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it was
Like it's almost now he could come kind of be involved if he wants, but at the same time, like we have the out for you never to be back.
and they kind of hinted at Davy Jones showing back up. It's like, okay, what about Barbosa?
He could. You never know. Probably not.
You know, he said he was done. I also think Jeffrey Rush is pretty old. Like, I think that's why he was like, I'm done. But I thought that was interesting. I guess now we could kick it to your segment. I don't know if it's going to be gaming. I don't know if it's not going to be gaming, but it's
I some gaming, not much gaming.
whatever. Gaming news with Gibby.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Well, first story, not gaming related. Did you see that the NBC won't be airing the 2022 Golden Globes?
Yeah, because it was pretty white or something like that.
Yep, Tom Cruise apparently mailed back 3 Golden Globes.
What the fuck did he do to get a Golden Globe?
Wait, what? Mailed back? Like, nah, I don't want him.
Apparently,
Apparently.
he's not the only one either. There's apparently a couple
Well, hold on. What did
actresses that are shipping them back to him saying,
Wait. What did Tom Cruise do this year?
well, it's 2022, so these are past ones he's already won. So I don't know.
Oh, he got rid of all the ones from his past. I
Yeah.
thought he got 3
Oh.
Golden Globes this year,
No.
and he went, fuck it. I don't want these. It's like, you didn't work this
No.
year. Why did you get him to begin with? I can see why there's a problem.
And so apparently he's not the only one doing it. He's just, I guess, the most notable doing it.
So it's the end of the Golden Globes.
Could be.
Dun,
What did they?
dun,
So they
dun.
excluded all the black movies? Is that what happened?
They're saying it's not racially diverse or something.
They've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
They've been saying that about the Oscars.
They've been saying about all of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's just what they're saying.
This
I
is a
don't know.
weird year to take a stance. There wasn't anything out there. Like, how did you find all white movies to put in your categories? Like, this is a very weird fucking year to be like, all right, John C. Reilly had a movie. That's going to be fucking best movie. I don't even think he had a movie. I can't even think of a bad white person. Like, Wonder Woman 84. That's nominated for Best Picture.
Really?
And she's not even, she's
How?
not fully, I'm making things up.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
And she's
there's
not
no
even fully
fucking
white?
way.
But, like, I don't even think she's fully white.
Like if that gets it and fucking Avengers don't get it, that's just fucked up.
They didn't come out this year. Avengers was
Well, I'm just
2019.
saying, but you're gonna say like it's no.
There just
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
shit out.
yeah.
Like, and a lot of the stuff that did come out was primarily done by different ethnicities.
Yeah.
That's why, like, Chadwick Boseman was constantly being nominated.
Isn't why that like Parasite movie? Isn't that the big?
That was last year.
Oh.
But there was one with Steve Yeun, the guy from Walking Dead.
It's not
Hey,
just
ladies.
The
nominees,
people on the
it's
board.
Oh,
Hey,
it's all the white
McMuffins.
people on the boards.
Katie.
Hey, Katie.
You call her McMuffin?
I think he
McMuffins.
did. McMuffins. We're now sponsored by McDonald's.
Dude, I'd be in.
Use
Oh,
exception
okay.
code McMuffins.
Apparently, people on the board. I didn't read.
Well,
I thought
isn't
it was
the
more,
Oscar
yeah.
board like Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, and like
A bunch of old white guys.
Oprah maybe? I'm making up.
Oprah's practically an old white guy
I
at
know
this point.
Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks are on it because that's usually the two that are fucking like named whenever there's a problem with the Oscars. But I could see the Golden Globes being an all white person's club.
Could be.
And then probably that hard right that goes a little overboard when it comes to things. Like, oh, fuck Chadwick Boseman, we're going to nominate David Duke. Type of shit. I don't know. That's true. You usually call her Megan.
I don't fucking know. I just say shit.
Clearly.
Damn.
I'd be interested in who is actually on the board of the Golden Globes.
Exactly.
We have the technology. I will look it up. You guys keep entertaining the masses.
Exactly.
But so a lot of actors started mailing their Golden Globes back, and now NBC's not airing it. And I heard there's actually rumor that there's a potential they just cancel that award.
That's what I've been hearing as well.
I mean, I'm all for getting rid of award shows. There's way too many, and it's always actors just patting themselves on the back.
Hey.
And then they had to go and make their own Screen Actors Guild Awards.
Thank you for the Dace Man Show.
We do. We have a Hall of Fame. We have one person in it. It's Katie. We didn't nominate anyone this year. It was a pandemic. It's fine.
Pandemic, yeah. Okay, we couldn't have them here was the problem, so we decided to skip it this year.
And there's really no one worth Hall of Fame level.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Like,
That's all right.
well,
You don't have to. You don't have to
too,
stress yourself with finding somebody. I'll just take it.
But at the same time, it's like Hall of Fame is usually people who aren't doing it anymore, and we're all 30 or younger.
Oh, so I get a. You mean I get to retire if I take? Yeah. Woo! Hall of
that's
Fame.
the thing. Like, Katie didn't retire either.
Oh.
So I don't even know who to put into the Hall of Fame. I thought, to be honest, it would have been somebody who's not really associated with us anymore that I had planned to put into the Hall of Fame this year. And then things went south, so I just didn't do one.
You'd think the Golden Globes have a good fucking website creator.
No, we don't do that there.
Would it be members? Wikipedia's probably the most reliable source when it comes to the Golden Globes.
That's
it's
what I'm
probably,
thinking.
it's all good.
The hair on my...
Until,
Anyway, but yeah, so that's Golden Globes.
I think it's interesting, only for the fact that this is the award show they took a stance on, because it happened. It's been happening all the time. Wasn't Kevin Hart teed up to host the Oscars last year, and then shit hit the fan, and he didn't do it, or was that against him personally?
He was cheating on his wife or something.
Okay, so that was just him as a human being they went after.
Yes.
but
people were saying he's the black guy actually hosting, and yet you're.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Before you continue on, this made me think of movies. Hey.
Hello.
Saw continues this week.
Saul
With this movie Spiral,
with Chris
is
Rock.
going to be Chris Rock directing and in it, and Sam Jackson's in it, and it's kind of like a spin-off from the Jigsaw murders.
Okay, cool.
I'm interested. I want to go. There's a lot of things coming out this week. I
Go?
actually want to see in theaters.
Go. We're going to the movies.
To the movies.
Can I
Friday
play-
night.
Can I paint Dogecoin?
We're going to the moon.
Friday night.
Sure. Yeah, man.
Going to the moon.
To the movies.
I mean, and I give up on the internet. They
That's fair.
won't tell me.
I assume they're super white people.
They're so white that they're able to wipe their existence off the internet.
It's probably because Weinstein's probably still part of the group that picks.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Yep.
They're probably not. They didn't have the foresight to he's going through a trial. Maybe we should get rid of him.
Yeah.
Nah, he still has a membership.
Now he had tenure. You can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
His membership is valid through 2024. There's nothing we can do.
Yes.
He gets to pick the movies. If it's the potted plant for 30 hours, it's fine.
Yeah. Wow.
What else you got?
So apparently, Peacock.
Fuck NBC and Universal.
John Cena's to narrate Peacock project called WWE Evil.
Yeah, so it's kind of a spotlight that's going on all the villains of the WWE or
Yeah, I was
wrestling
gonna say,
in
he's
history.
supposed to get into the mind of the. They didn't call them villains. They called them
Heel?
something weird. Heel,
Yeah,
maybe
heel
heels or
is
something,
it's
yeah.
face and heel are
Whatever.
wrestling terms.
But basically the bad guys.
So that's interesting because WWE's been doing a lot of biography things. Like A&E's having the biography things run right now, where they did Piper, Austin, Booker, and Macho have aired. I think they got Shawn Michaels and Brett and Ultimate Warrior on the backside. Then there's also another series on Vice called The Dark Side of the Ring. Now I'm wondering if they're doing WWE Evil because of Dark Side of the Ring, where they're investigating weird anomalies, I think is the word they use, for wrestling. Like the Owen Hart death. When he fell from the rafters because the cable broke. They did the death of Dino Bravo. Never heard of him, but got to see the death of him. It's weird. They're going in some like they did the Benoit thing to kick off season 2.
That's right. I don't know shit.
They did Brian Pillman to kick off season 3.
They actually acknowledged Benoit?
Well, that's because it's not a WWE thing. Vice is doing their own. Like, let's get everybody who's not working for them and do interviews.
That makes a lot of sense. Because,
Right.
But then, all of a sudden, they're doing the Brian Pillman story, and Stone Cold Steve Austin's on it.
Holy shit,
And it's
man.
like, yeah, he's still a WWE boy. Like, he didn't...
he's probably not under contract. Stone Cold does what he wants.
That's right.
He's got to have some kind of, like, clause in his contract. Because he's on WWE Network, or whatever the fuck it's called now, every month to do the Broken Skull sessions.
Vince had a shot collar on his ankle that if he said anything wrong, he got zapped.
But, like, it's interesting. So I'm wondering if Evil is going to try to take a page out of those books to kind of go in the dark side. Because WWE is always like, let's talk about everything that's great about these wrestlers. And never, like, they kind of gloss over the bad parts.
Yeah.
Except for that one weird Ultimate Warrior DVD they did where they said, fuck that guy.
It didn't really, at least the synopsis I read, didn't seem like it was about, it was just trying to give you more of the backstory behind the evil, like the
bad guys?
The bad guys. I didn't take it
But
as...
how much can you talk about Roddy Piper? Who ultimately was, like, more beloved today than he was back then.
I don't know.
I love the guy. I'll watch any Roddy Piper documentary. I think he's one of the greatest
I knew
wrestlers
you
of
would
all
talk
time.
about it. That's why I
That's fair.
screenshot
That's
it.
fair. You knew Trigger. You know how to talk. You know how to drive conversation.
That's all I knew
Maybe
about
this
it.
should be the Gibby Show, and I'm just the color commentator.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
I don't get it.
Starting to question the ticker that said gaming news with Gibby. But other than that, I mean, it's
told
fine.
you, I just got a bunch of shit because...
This isn't fucking random ass news with Gibby.
I got
Buy
another one.
WWE 2K22 this fall on next-gen consoles and same-gen consoles.
What next gen console?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's got to be a story you have.
I have legit game right here. Ready? Game show.
Or gaming news? Game
Game
show.
show. Now we're getting loose.
Is he segue?
We're getting
he
real
started
loose.
with TV, game show,
That's right.
gaming.
So the game show is going to be called Legends of the Hidden Temple.
They're bringing it back?
They've been bringing that back for a
Getting
decade.
an adult reboot at the CW.
Adult reboot. If adults can't solve that damn monkey, it's rigged.
I feel like there's going to be rape charges now
So
again.
they're going to build out an entire island.
Those naked men come out of the building and snatch
So
you
they're
up.
revamping the series completely.
It's gonna be complete-
Survivor.
It sounds like it sounds a little. Well, I don't think it's going to be Survivor because Survivor gets to survive. It seems to me more like it's going to be sort
Naked
of
men coming out of the
Ninja
walls
Warrior,
to abduct
kind
you.
of, but also sort of like I forget what the hell that stupid what
Wipeout?
Wipeout and then like
Yeah.
the ops and the stuff from
Double Dare.
like Survivor and like
Okay.
all the like the challenge stuff.
So it'll be themed. I wonder if it'll have Olmec. Will Olmec be there?
I'm assuming so because it's Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Because that whole show was fucking Olmec.
And I assume you can get like keys and stuff, and you can like pass the lines.
I
off
hope they
and
have the
shit.
same teams.
I'm just
Wait,
it's the same
wait.
teams. It's gonna be team based.
Are they accepting auditions for teams? How many people to a team?
It was always
Two. But
yeah.
I did not.
I understand that you
didn't
two are
actually
like.
say anything on that, but I'm just saying.
I'll fucking do it.
I understand that you two are the face of the show, but Dace and I are going. Give you up.
That's
well, I
fine.
mean, your face is on the show.
That's right. It's right now, right there. Look at
You're the
it.
chief operating officer. You cut the checks to send the people
Oh,
places.
that's true. I could just mute you guys like this.
Provides the checks.
Welcome to the Frank Show, everybody. They're muted. I don't know. I can't just unmute Dace, unfortunately.
I'm
back.
loud enough that you don't have to have this mic on.
I was already on. They're deaf now.
But so that one seemed very interesting.
Is that
to me.
exclusive on Paramount?
It just says at the CW.
Oh, so it's going to be on CW. Okay.
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know what the CW is.
It's the CW network.
but it's the CW.
It's where they play
It's
like the Flash, Arrow.
Cartoon.
They got whose line is it?
Network.
It's the WB.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, Arrow, Flash,
Supernatural.
So is it
Supernatural.
WB?
Supernatural's
I don't know.
done.
I have no idea. But whatever.
It
but
was
yeah.
the WB, now it's the CW.
I have no idea.
But it's weird because Legends of the Hidden Temple would be a Viacom product.
I thought it was Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm watching it. Fuck it. I'm watching the Rugrats reboot, as creepy as those little fuckers look.
Did
That's
they
right.
reboot Are You Afraid of the Dark?
They did.
Did you watch that?
I have not. I have started watching Creep Show on, I don't know what the fuck that's on. But it's not bad. Yep, it's on the CW.
Reimagined, whatever. Yeah.
It's okay. So maybe Viacom's producing it, and it dropped Peter White.
I didn't. Okay.
feel like that's a
My news story was only like
funny
2 paragraphs.
Oh,
I
they're gonna
didn't-
have the same teams.
Oh, gross! It's
Quibi.
it was previously.
Oh.
Previously, I need to learn how to read all of this.
Because I want to see the new season of Reno 911, and I don't know if they've ever like put that on Paramount or like
Oh, I have no idea.
they let it go and they put it on Quibi, and Quibi's the fucking worst. Like, I don't want to watch TV on my phone. I'm old.
No. I want to know when, because Gibby didn't know when, right?
I know. Again, they just said it. They announced it. They didn't say.
So it's probably a 2022 project.
I was gonna say it. I don't think it's gonna be a tryout.
Well, Frank's on his way. What story do you got? What other stories do you have as Frank tries to figure out how we can go on hiatus and be on Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yeah. So Amazon's new MMO, which I don't think any of you guys actually pay attention to. So that's released in 2 weeks.
Is this a video game?
And I want to ask Dan if he's going to get it or not. They released a gameplay trailer of one of their dungeons.
So what's it going to be available on just Steam? Or on Amazon Games?
I mean, I see it when I log into Amazon. It's up there in the top right because it knows I do video game stuff because I bought my computer there. So it just has it up in the top right that you can click on. I assume it's probably through... I mean, I could download it through them, so I have no idea.
So apparently the reboot of Are You Afraid of the Dark is enjoyable for those who are interested.
Enjoyable.
I would check it out, especially if it got darker, because I watched a documentary that went about the Orange years and how they pretty much got away with everything.
Yeah. So I might be getting it if somebody else will get it. But
I mean, I'll get it. That doesn't mean I'll play it.
It's an MMO, so I don't know. The only downside is I don't know if you have to pay per month or not.
I'm probably out.
Another news: Microsoft.
Let's go. Wrong company.
Is going to let some Xbox user reserve an Xbox Series X or S through a testing program. So this is going to be exclusive just the people that own the Xbox Series.
I have an Xbox
One. I forgot. It's not the one. Whatever the fuck.
That's one. 360 was before that.
One or whatever.
I have an Xbox.
And you have to have a paid subscription into the Microsoft's
Xbox
online
Live?
thingy, Xbox Live,
I do for the next month.
to be eligible. And then they're going to send you basically an email and a test purpose to see if you want to actually reserve one or not. If you reserve one, then when it gets built and created, they're just going to send it directly to you. So it's really it's interesting because it's going to suck for GameStop because it's bypassing the middleman.
I talked to GameStop. They're still taking reservations for the Xbox, not the PlayStation. He said you're fucked.
Yeah. Do they have a timeline on?
He didn't use those words.
Do they have a timeline on Xboxes? Xbox Eye?
He said they were available to reserve now on GameStop.
You can reserve, but yeah.
No, I mean timeline on when you'll get it. Yeah, cool, you can reserve it, but...
They don't even take reservations on PS5 because of the uncertainty.
So you're saying it's Xbox is just more certain than PS5, but it could be 2023 still.
Still.
Yeah. But yeah, they didn't actually... No, I have no idea when. They just said they're going to be coming out soon, I guess, but I don't know what soon means.
Well, I'm curious if you have that story about PlayStation.
PlayStation, I have a couple PlayStation things.
Whereas they can't keep up with the demand, so they're going to have shortages well into 2022.
Yeah, I have that. So, where is... PS5 stores continue through 2022. Yeah.
Which is awful for a system that launched in 2020.
Yeah. And then they also came out and announced that the PS5 is under redesign.
Already?
Yeah. So
to make it easier to sell?
So basically what they're saying is they want to change the underlying architecture of it.
So they can sell more?
In order to be less reliant on semiconductors. And the semiconductors is the reason why that they're having such a shortage, a backlog. So basically the redesign is to try and make it so that they can produce more with less
They're going to start house fires.
Yeah. So I don't know what the hell that means, but that's they said it. They said it probably wouldn't happen until 2022 though. So
house fires.
2022 is when the PS5 is coming.
Yeah, but how is Xbox not having that same issue, or do they get their semiconductors from somewhere else?
Well,
probably stockpiled them.
They might not need as well. It could be multiple too. One, they might not need as many. I don't know if that's true or not. But they're also in the computer space much more than the PlayStation is. Computers, it's in a computer, semiconductors.
What I'm hearing is Sony will be proudly acquired by Disney in the next year or two.
Yep. Because they're going to be hurting.
Oh, yeah. And they're going to realize that the Spider-Man deal is coming to an end real soon, and then they won't have that Marvel money.
That's right.
So you're going to have the Mickey Mouse PS5 edition in 2023.
Oh, that's bad.
You log on.
There we go.
Alright, Roblox continues to add its massive player base It's up to 42.1 million daily active users.
I was asked to re-download that again on my computer this past weekend.
Insanity.
And I was like, it might still be there. I never got rid of it.
Yeah. So when you want to compare that to like Minecraft is probably around 125 million.
And I'm 5 of them.
So well, it's active.
This house at least.
But yeah.
Actively, there's at least 3.
So yeah. So there's that. So that's getting really big all of a sudden. Like really big.
Especially Minecraft's dragging their feet with their patch updates.
So what the fuck is this? Street Fighter 5.
Tree Fighter? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Apparently, which I didn't even know Street Fighter 5 existed, but whatever.
It's been out for years.
Tree Fighter?
Apparently they dropped I guess not an expansion, but it's some kind of DLC.
That's what games do.
Where it's Power Rangers.
Really?
Yeah, so they the thing they showed me was Chun-Li. Chun-Li.
Chun-Li.
She was in our,
she was the parent of the Pink Ranger, so the skin for her is a Pink Ranger.
So they put skins in there that turned the Street Fighters into Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
So not actually like Kimberly Hart, who is the Pink Ranger.
Yeah, but they also had like his name's Goro, the flying whatever.
So Goro. No, Goro's not in Street Fighter.
Goro's Mortal Kombat.
No, I'm just.
You're talking about Goldar.
Goldar. Yeah, they have like.
So there's skins for current Street Fighter.
Yes.
Fighters.
That's the DLC.
Thank you for
I
breaking
watched
that
it.
down.
It looked pretty funny, especially since they're actually fighting, but they kept the Street Fighter sounds.
Dear God, the thighs on the Pink Ranger. They're gonna be out of this world.
Umami.
So it was interesting. I mean, like I said, I watched the trailer of it. I thought it was interesting. Like I said, I thought I was a little all caught off guard because it kept doing the Street Fighter sounds, which I thought like it would really be nice if they changed the sound.
Hadouken! That doesn't make sense for the Red Ranger.
Exactly, but that's what they did. I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird, but I thought
lazy.
It looked nice.
It's like, hey, it's lazy.
It looked really nice.
Some NFTs.
So Overwatch 2's next live, or the Blizzard's next live stream is coming out at the end of May. We're on for 2 hours, and it's going to cover PvP for all those who are actually interested in the Overwatch 2 preview.
At the end of May.
Yeah.
I thought they got rid of Overwatch. People still play that game?
Yeah, they're coming out with the second one soon.
That's terrible.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm a little shocked that they're getting into a second one that's quick, but we'll see.
They have to.
Why?
They got to adapt.
I guess, yeah.
You have any Call of Duty news in there?
The only Call of Duty news I've seen, which I don't care, but Call of Duty, they're new. What's called getting ready to go on mobile, or they're now starting to go on mobile.
I thought there was going to be
Warzone
DLC for Rambo and John McClane.
Oh, there might be. I have no idea. I don't really pay much attention to that one because that's a weird one.
Can't talk to me on pop culture, and then you have your own segment that you don't even do research on.
Well,
No, he killed half of his segment with whatever news.
Well,
with Gibby.
I don't. I mean, fucking what's called doing like Fortnite's doing like they don't.
Fortnite has like every goddamn.
Yeah, that's what I
under the
mean.
sun.
Like I think they're doing some kind of Godzilla thing. I don't fucking know. I don't really
Rambo's
care.
John Rambo's also in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, so it's like I don't really care about if it's not game changing. Like all it is are fucking skins. I don't give a fuck.
Well, Mortal Kombat, there's actually a story mode to it, which makes me want to play it.
Yeah.
Because it had that Twisted Metal 2 vibe, where like if you finish a fight or run, there's a story payoff. Plus, Mortal Kombat just taps into that WB library. RoboCop, Spawn, fucking they'll start bringing in DC characters every once in a while. The Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtle. But yeah, that's basically all I got.
Sweet. So are we rolling into the feud?
We totally can if that's what you want. I mean, I have choices for y'all because we've got a lot of shit piled up back here now.
That's true.
I am surrounded by trivia type things. Anyway, so we can dive into the feud. I don't know how we want to do the feud because we don't have buzzers. If you guys just want to write what you think the number one answer is, and that's what we're hoping for. So it'd be like a, and then you get the
money.
Then you get the points based off of how many survey people said the thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
We can do that.
And then I guess that makes sense.
If you want to do that, or we have 2080s trivia because you brought it over here, but
So how would that work?
okay. So here I'll give an example. This is just the top card. So here's the example. Name. You don't have to write this down. Name a TV show you'd hate to spot your neighbors on.
Hoarders.
Really?
Yeah. It's not
What
on
the
here.
hell is
Oh,
the Chris Hansen one? To Catch a Predator.
Dateline.
this is great, guys. You're missing everything.
How can Catch a Predator
For
not
one-
be on there?
Not that it matters for any of those answers, but this is 2018. Is the copyright on this?
It said Catch a
Warner-
Predator.
No,
Yeah.
I said that it didn't matter for what you said,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just keep in mind.
Maury.
What was the number one answer?
Springer. So if one of you,
yeah.
He's
if,
been off the air since 2018.
Yeah.
if you had written Springer, you'd get 41 points because there's 41 people.
What if we both wrote Springer? How would you do that?
You both get 41 points.
Okay.
But the next answer was Cops. So like if Dace wrote Cops and
Also
Gibby wrote
canceled.
Springer,
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's
Dace gets 18 points because that's how many were there.
It
Yeah.
wasn't canceled.
So if you hit something on here, you get that point amount.
Makes sense. Burn that card. The two top answers are canceled.
Yeah, or canceled.
Well,
That's
like
right.
I said, if it
Yeah, you
matters,
can't
this
say
was
them out loud.
2018.
Clearly.
All right.
So let me set up my notepad here. All right,
Ba-da-ba-ba.
ready for this? Oh,
We
damn it!
used to
Oh,
have
that's
that
not.
fucking clip.
Yeah, we did.
Do I still have my bag of mustaches? If I'm gonna be Steve Harvey, I feel like I need mustaches.
That's right.
Okay. If you could be a doctor for a day, tell me something you'd look most forward to. If you were a doctor, what are you looking forward to? And I ran away to get this
That's
card
my
that I threw.
answer.
I'm not going to
And
get
I'm
any
back.
points for this.
That's
better way to
I
do
just said
this.
money.
Yours is probably on there. Mine is definitely not. And I'm glad it's cleared out.
Dace says, feeling boobs.
Show me boobs!
Show me boobs! Money.
Yep.
Due to shitty rules that they'd probably go to. Getting paycheck. Number one answer for 36.
I'm going to lose this.
The amount of math that I'm going to end up having to do here is going to be very
Don't worry.
troubling.
I'll probably come out with a big goose egg.
I was gonna say.
So that way I don't have to know how many total points Gibby had. It's just, Dace failed. Oh, so I guess I'll read the answers too,
Yeah.
right? Number 2, helping people.
What?
Helping,
never
yeah,
guess
there's-
I never guessed that one.
that's
We're
not,
terrible
it's
people.
not our demographic.
Yeah.
Operating is number 3.
What?
People want to cut into
I
people.
can see
What
that.
the fuck?
That was like Turk's whole gimmick in Scrubs.
Now we get into the shit answers. Going golfing.
I could see
That's
that. Yeah.
Giving shots.
What? You fucking psychopath.
Masochist.
And vacationing. These are some sad people that are like, oh, a doctor has more free time than I do.
The first thing you look to as a doctor is going on vacation.
Isn't golfing vacation? I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like, the sad people that don't go on vacation otherwise.
Yeah, a bunch of gay people too. Show
All
me
right.
boobs.
Name. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Name a book
I'm done.
that could knock you out if someone hit you over the head with it. Name a book.
I had to be specific.
Knock.
Be a series.
I might have spelled it wrong.
I don't know where you're going with it, Gibby, but you're probably gonna be.
I said Harry Potter.
Pride and Prejudice.
No, double goose egg.
Fucking
All right,
Christ.
can I change?
Yeah, try again. Double goose egg.
I'm gonna be a dick on this one, just because I want to be a dick.
It's not going to be whatever you do.
The Bible. Yeah, there you go. There's points for Gibby.
Baby,
War and
oh!
Peace.
For 14.
I
War
got
and Peace.
14.
Hey, Dace gets some points. 6.
What? Isn't that like the largest fucking book?
You got but no one fucking.
Oh, it's the dictionary
You have to
or the
think-
encyclopedia. They're not fucking books like that.
Yeah, dictionary's got to be number one. Yeah.
I get what you're saying like that, because only
number
nerds
one
sit there and
dictionary?
read the dictionary. But yeah, dictionary, encyclopedia, Bible for 14 brings Gibby up to 50.
This is why I'm above the average people.
Well, I realized that's why I went with Harry Potter, because it's got to be something pop culture related.
Well, clearly it's not actual. Like War and Peace, only 6 people said that.
I'm
you
actually
illiterate
shocked.
shits.
I'm actually shocked.
I gotta
anyone
give
would
Katie-
even say that.
I gotta
because
give Katie
it's
6 points.
insanity. Like
You
no
should
one,
give Katie 6 points. We should get the number one answer. War and Peace would kill a fucking man. It's thicker than the goddamn Bible.
But most people don't read it. That's the problem.
You didn't say read it. Hit him.
But they have. They don't read it.
If I'm gonna go take out somebody, I'm grabbing War and Peace, not a Bible.
Also, below Bible was phone book. Remember those?
Oh Jesus Christ!
They obviously
Well,
did
first
this
off-
survey in Iowa.
First off, if it's they're soft covered, they're not gonna kill anybody. Let's
No,
be
if it was-
realistic. You're just gonna piss them off.
If it was Iowa, it would have been like the Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah.
This is why I can't be on Family Feud. I would argue with Steve. Even though he has nothing to do with the answers, he just has cards. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Why is America so literate? This is how Trump won in 2016.
There'd be so many outtakes. Like they'd have the outtakes of you dancing, and then when they go into the family, you're gone. They'd be like, "What happened to that man?"
What happened here?
He hit Steve with War and Peace and a Bible, and he said War and Peace hurt more.
War and peace.
Okay.
Go.
There's still plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're only in round 3 of 800. I don't know how many we're doing.
That's right.
Nothing for me to come back.
Name something that might be described as flaky. Flaky. Flaky, flaky, flaky. What is flaky? What would you describe as flaky? Who would be flaky? Dace says, well, people, and I'm waiting for Gibby to answer, just in case he steals your answer.
No, I don't know.
Just
How to
say croissant.
croissant. Yeah, I don't know how to spell croissant.
Okay, Dace said people for 8.
If it's snow as the number one answer, I'm going to be pissed.
Is croissant on there?
Katie and Gibby both
Wait, is
said
that how you spell
croissant.
croissant?
Yeah, you
I
should get
don't-
it for spelling. That looks like croissant.
I
How is that? Jesus.
It was probably what, pastries.
biscuits, but they're both baked.
That's right.
And,
They would have given them. They
and
would have
pie,
given it.
and pie crust is below that. But
Croissant is supposed
do
to be
croissant
flaky,
fall
so it's
under
a fucking
biscuits?
French thing. I don't get it.
like I'm gonna give it to him.
I
'cause
would give it to-
I feel,
it probably
I feel like it
would've got it.
should be.
It's some bullshit right there.
Biscuits for 24.
That's some bullshit right there.
Number one answer: dandruff.
You know what? I was thinking that, but I would have put hair.
That was my first thing too, but I was like, that can't be it.
Dandruff, scalp, and then biscuits, pie crust, and people. I think it's just personally because you deal with a lot of flaky people.
Well, half of those words describe Nick.
In this.
Yeah, exactly. Ouch.
He calls himself biscuits.
No, that's...
True.
Okay. Name something you'd hate to have happen to your taxi on the way to the airport.
Well, I think I just drew on the back of this.
Okay. They said hit. Gibby said car accident.
Yeah, same
So
thing.
you both said the same thing. It is
Number
worth
8 answer.
it's worth 33.
Is it number 1?
So that's 47 for you, and what's that? 107 for Gibby. And
Was that the number one answer?
no, number one answer is just car trouble, which Katie will get with flat tire for 53 points.
I was thinking I was between that and breakdown.
Get in an accident is 33. Stuck in traffic and get lost.
See, now I would be more concerned with the accident part. You're with him, right? That was the question? Or was it before he gets to you?
You're
Before
with
he
them. You're
gets
on.
to you, then flat tire makes sense.
You're on the way to the airport.
Yeah.
With the taxi.
Why the fuck is a flat tire worse than getting hit with a fucking other car? If you're in it.
Well, it's not ranking worse. It's the people that they interviewed at the
Why
mall.
is the first thing like, oh, I got a flat tire? I could fucking die in this car, and they're not thinking that.
People are
Iowa,
immortal.
where there's no other cars. This
That's right.
thing was done in Iowa
That's right.
Well
or the
then,
Midwest. I won't single out Iowa.
name something that people eat raw. The answer is not vagina.
It's not a speed thing. I don't know why I'm rushing.
I did fish slash sushi.
Fish is the number one answer for 49 points, but that doesn't do Dace any damn good because
He got it.
he also got it. Yeah,
Nice.
what was I doing?
Yeah.
Can't answer twice.
That's 95. No, 96. I can math.
Better dead than late.
96 for
You're not
you.
wrong. I actually prefer late
48.
because, well, wouldn't oysters fall under
Oysters.
fish?
9.
Well, wait, that's why I put sushi. Because like
Oysters
oyster,
is not sushi.
some you can
It's
you
not
put in a roll.
sushi.
Put
Sushi
in a
is,
roll.
Choose
you
that
don't
84.
put oysters in a roll.
I'm 30.
Take away points.
What do you mean?
What? Oysters or seafood?
I was gonna.
And
What?
they're- What?
He's saying you put oysters in sushi.
You can.
What? I mean,
I don't eat sushi,
You
so I
put-
don't 100%
you
know,
put
but
the
I don't.
meat in
Who?
there, it's
you-
a wrap.
I guess you probably could.
Yeah.
I don't.
I've seen it before.
But people eat oysters raw just out of the fucking shell
yeah,
thing
some
too.
people do
like,
it raw out of the shell too. Yeah. But
vegetable-
again, it's the same thing. You just what's the difference between that and wrapping it in seaweed and rice?
The seaweed part. One's in a fucking hard shell and one's not.
Well, you don't eat the shell.
But it's in a hard shell. It's a different.
It's not a
method of eating.
taco. Are oysters a taco?
It's a sandwich.
Seafood, vegetables, and meat.
See, yeah, I mean you could eat.
Them brave Midwesterners right there. They'll eat anything.
What meat can you eat fucking raw that you won't get sick from?
Technically, you could eat like if you know the source of the if you know the cow,
Well,
like
any
on a
kinda-
personal level, like you could eat beef raw if you know that it's not a diseased
some
cow.
people, like when you go
Like
rare or super rare, technically it's still raw.
yeah, but like in general, like
Technically.
you can eat beef raw if it's safer when again if you knew the farmer that like killed the cow and he's like,
all you
hey,
have to do is sear. All you have to do is sear the sides, and then you
You
can
seared
eat
it. At that point, it's
you don't
not
even
raw.
have to do that. You could eat
But
raw
it-
beef if you
it's-
know where the
If
beef
you
came
sear
from.
it, you're doing something to it. I'm
Like-
talking about you walk up to a cow, you rip out pieces of meat and just eat it.
You can eat human that way too. Called cannibal.
I really.
Probably. Assuming my math is correct, which who knows at this point. Dace is at 96 points, Gibby's at 148, and Katie, you have 132. You're nipping on Gibby's heels.
I want a star next to my name that I'm smarter than him. War and peace. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's
Should be a
unfortunate that
star,
the
too.
viewers can't see this, but you know. I spelled smarter wrong. Smatter. All right, moving on. Name a question a person who's afraid to fly might ask the flight attendant. A lot of possibilities on this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Name a question
I'm
a
just,
person
I'm
who's
just being
afraid
a
of
dick
flying.
because it's in the news.
What the fuck does that say, Gibby?
Do we have enough gas?
Where the safety exit's at?
But they don't give. If they're panicking, they don't give a fuck where the safety exits.
Mm,
Mine's a dick because of the whole pipeline thing.
yeah, Gibby's no. I'm not gonna give you that. Dace.
Sorry, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I'll give Dace the points on this one for 7 points for is the plane safe?
What was the number one answer?
How long is the flight? Evidently, they can't read their fucking boarding pass.
What?
That's.
What?
I asked that fucking question.
I would have never gotten that. All right.
The next question.
I was gonna say no.
People
Go
in
through
the
the rest
Midwest
of
who
these.
don't fly.
Yeah. What? So all right. So how many people said
I am
that?
terrified about being in the air. How long are we gonna be there?
How
30.
Many? How many?
30.
We can go to hell.
30 people. What the fuck is wrong with? Okay, we have 30 more.
The next one is pilot good?
What?
I can see that.
I can see how many though.
I would have put, is the pilot drunk?
14.
14.
How's the weather?
What?
Are you certified? Will we crash?
Before asking where's the safety exits.
Is the plane safe? Which is, I'll go with the safety exits on that one. People in 2018 were illiterate and bad at math.
People in 2018 are the reason we have corona right now.
I'm illiterate and bad at math.
The fuck?
And what's that bump?
What's that? What?
I can
Bump.
understand that. If
Turbulence.
there's turbulence. Hey, what the fuck was that?
I thought
Yeah.
it
I would
said-
take
no,
that
wait,
over
whoa, whoa,
all
whoa.
the other stuff.
Wasn't it before you took off?
No, it just said who's afraid to fly might ask the flight attendant.
When are snacks to distract my mind?
I thought this happened.
How much alcohol
prior
do you have?
to-
Want to join the Mile High Club?
Yeah.
Shake these nerves out.
Want to fuck if the plane goes down?
Name a downside to owning a fancy sports car. Fancy sports car. So your answer is money?
It's a fucking trap. It's pricey on maintenance.
Need to put in garage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you be specific on your money?
Maintenance is pricey.
Maintenance? The number one answer for 33. That not how many points.
take
Gibby, what the fuck did you say, Gibby?
I said needs to be put in a garage.
2.
Nope. I can't give you that one.
Wow.
Number one answer was upkeep, repairs. Number 2 is insurance
Upkeep is an easier word to spell. I should've-
for
Yeah, insurance is through the fucking roof.
too small,
No, I'd fight him on that. I have a lot of leg room in my car.
expensive
Oh, you're not a
payment,
supercar, though.
and that's why I needed your specific states because there's 3 things that could be expensive. But expensive payment, gets stolen, uses a lot of gas, and people are jealous.
Most people are
That's the
jealous.
downside is
That's the
people are
downside,
jealous?
That's why
Yeah.
you buy them.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Then you're not buying it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
All right.
Katie took the lead.
Katie did take the lead with 158, but you all three are close together now. Dace is making his comeback. We're almost
right.
done to ending the segment.
That's how I fucking roll.
Too small penis? Yeah. That's why I want a sports car.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, that's why I bought mine. But I wanted to let people know I have an average penis, so I put a V6 in it.
Oh, right. Well, you got a flashy penis, but
Yeah. Bedazzled.
name something people take with them to the. Let me say that whole thing. Name something people take with them to the basement when a tornado is coming. I disagree with this first one.
Well, that makes me feel bad about mine.
Kids.
I said food. But really, it's food/water.
Okay, you know what's fun?
If their kids
Kid-
isn't on there.
No, it's kids are on there. It's
2.
the last one for 7. Gibby said food, which food is on there for 33, which gives you 81.
Why?
And Katie said
Food and
flashlight for 21, which is
That
79.
makes sense. Food,
So fuck
water.
your kids. I'll be having a light and food.
But out of the 100 people, how many of them have kids?
Why would you not say significant other or another fucking person?
How many? All right, we're in the millennial age. Not many people.
We're in a
have-
millennial age where people can't afford their own house. They have multiple people in the fucking household.
I don't know who's
Exactly.
bringing.
All about me. Fuck you guys.
I don't know who's bringing food into the basement for tornado. Like,
It's gonna be food and
That's
water.
the first time
You-
they asked somebody in New Jersey.
Yeah.
it is food and water, but that's not like
Yeah.
when a tornado comes blowing through. If you somehow survived, you're not like chilling down there snacking on a hoagie.
I am.
Like, you'd rather have a flashlight so you can at least flash it through the hole so somebody can fucking find you or
Nah.
something if you're buried. Otherwise, you get the fuck out.
Fucking cheesesteak.
Because you're not going to have power afterwards.
Cheesesteak, beer.
Like,
Or your
I think-
significant people that matter to you.
flashlight, radio, which are number 3 and 4, they should be your first priority, then maybe the kids.
They should already be down there. If
That-
you live in a tornado fucking hotspot, that shit should be in your basement.
Look,
Technicalities. But
What do you mean technicalities? You don't have to bring it down there if it's already fucking down there. And they asked the state that clearly doesn't get tornadoes.
you just have a flashlight and radio just sitting in a back corner of a basement at all times?
I do down here.
Do you?
Yeah, that whole workshop's got all kinds
You
of
have a whole workshop.
shit. Yeah.
I have a fucking crawl space for a basement.
yeah,
You don't have a flashlight down there?
No.
No. Why would you have a flashlight down there?
Because it's like all kind. It's like where you store your tools.
But that's
You're
actually
not-
true.
you don't have tools.
We did actually have them back out. Like, we had like the heavy duty industrial flashlights.
Circuit.
But then you could, well, you don't take the
It's
children,
outside
like the children should be going on their own.
So then downstairs.
That garage ain't lasting.
Yeah. I agree.
Name something that can cause an argument when you're playing a board game.
Answers. Dumbass answers that don't make any fucking sense.
Is that what you're writing? Because,
Put rules.
rules?
Cheating.
Argue over the rules.
Okay, so I can give you 2 points for that. For making up rules.
That's cheating.
Well, I said cheating.
Cheating.
You make up rules. What are you? A cheater.
Cheating is, ooh, that's a lot of points.
That's some bullshit. Then why else would you argue about the rules?
Hey, if I'm playing,
What if you're contesting
If-
the rules? You're assuming somebody cheated.
if I'm the banker in Monopoly, a couple extra hundreds are winding up in my pile.
That's straight up, like, that's making up rules. Are you saying they should be the same thing?
They're the same fucking thing. If you're making up rules, you're cheating.
Because cheating, then playing out of turn, which
Cheating.
cheating. Game tips over. That's done because of cheating.
Yeah.
Double jump, whatever game that is,
Specifically
that's
checkers?
cheating. That'd be cheating.
Cheating.
Or checkers, it's legal but annoying.
Yeah. Breaking the goddamn rules.
Making up rules and then
Cheating.
wrong move.
Cheating. All of those were fucking cheating. That's a dumbass question and a dumbass survey.
I agree. Which really set the bar, like... And Katie said just Monopoly, which isn't an answer.
That's not an answer. No,
Which just begs you to cheat.
yes.
But
That's no point
yeah,
in
that
Monopoly.
Gibby just took the lead by like 100.
That's bullshit question. Bullshit.
how much
I'm
was-
playing under protest.
How much was cheating worth?
67.
Okay.
It's a bullshit
Sorry.
question, bullshit answer.
I mean, arguably, it was worth like 90 because that's the entire fucking thing.
Yeah, it's all fucking cheating. If you're not following the rules, you're fucking cheating. Because I guarantee you Steve would like clarify your answer.
When
Since
you
there's
said
rules and 7 different fucking things on that.
no, because you said rules, and there's one that literally has the word rules.
Wasn't the number 2 rules?
No,
Or based on a rule?
play out a turn.
Which is the rules. Your turn order is in the rules.
There's one that specifically says making up rules. He would have got you. He would have got you on the same word.
No, I guarantee they would have made you specify.
Right, can we call Steve up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, we need a ruling on this, Steve.
They would have made you clarify if you said rules. Guaranteed.
Name something about the real Elvis that's better than his impersonators. I'll give you a hint. It is not his dick. Singing and hair. Singing is 47 points. His hair. Can you be more specific? No, that'll be his looks for 14. 50. Ooh, yeah, 56. Hips. That'd be dancing for 11. Singing voice, number 1 answer. His looks, originality, dancing, and bank account.
Originality can be contested.
For
Stealing music from black people.
oh, that part.
And yet you have that question in a game box with a black man on it.
Look, if a white person does it, they came up with it. It's just the rules.
It's just the rules.
That's just the rules.
Just the rules.
Sounds like cheating to me.
Name a lie people tell their doctors. I'm fine. And I don't drink. I feel like one of these was very close to home. Feeling fine. Number 1 answer for 30. Don't drink is worth 4.
Really? Is I don't smoke in there as well?
Yeah, don't smoke was number 2.
Motherfucker. I was going to say that first, but I was like, drinking is going to be funnier because of me.
Eat right. I don't have diarrhea. That's not specifically on
I
there.
swear to God, it's Nightman. I'm telling you guys, it's Nightman.
But I'll give you a feel fine for specifically diarrhea, Katie. Eat right. They are in pain. So I guess you could lie that you're in pain to get drugs. Wait,
that would
taking
make sense.
medication. Don't drink.
You could tell the people who don't scam the doctors up on the show. I didn't even think twice about. Oh, I need pain meds.
Oh, I got fucking... I'm not an alcoholic.
Gibby's got his pain meds.
How many glasses do you have a day? 2.
I
Just
don't...
2.
1, maybe?
Boy.
Feeling handsy? 3.
Number 1 answer on this is worth a lot of points. Name a reason you might tell your boss you deserve a raise. Dace says hard worker. Gibby says because I blew him under the desk. What the fuck does that say?
I do the work of 10 people. Multiple people.
I hope there's an answer in there that has people.
It doesn't.
Or 10. Or one of those 10 fucking words he used.
I really... There's one that also says work, if you want me to correlate work to that for the argument. I could. Okay, you both got hard worker then, which is 68 points. I'm not even putting the points on there because you both got it.
That's fair.
And I don't feel like doing the math. Hard worker, then work late, which is a hard worker.
Yeah.
Punctual, overworked, which... I mean, I guess that's like hard worker, only you're just getting smothered. Because you deserve it. Seniority and intelligence.
See now, like...
Seniority, I can get. Intelligence is dumb.
I think would have to go in the hard worker spec, and then just
Some of them do, yeah.
the I deserve it's just arrogance, because there's people who say that aren't hard workers.
I just
I
fucking
deserve it.
I'm entitled to
Yeah.
money.
I'm entitled.
I make $15 flipping hamburgers. Go flip hamburgers.
Yeah, and then you fuck up the fucking order.
Yeah.
Speaking
I
of,
like it.
Duncan fucked up my order. I'm very upset. I asked for 2. This whole side, so I had Duncan today for lunch, everybody.
I like it.
I asked for 2 egg patties because I just, I was feeling hungry,
Bulking. You're bulking.
And he's like, oh, okay, because I didn't know if they do that kind of shit. Like, I don't know how the fuck Duncan works. So I'm like, can I get 2 egg? Oh yeah, that's fine. Well, actually, first he heard no egg, and then he clarified like 2 eggs. I'm like, yeah, 2. Dos, por favor.
And then you got none.
No, I got one. It's like, God damn it.
That's a t-shirt.
Intelligence is dumb. All right. Name something a policeman might be nervous doing.
What was
Next
that?
question. Next question. Name when a police officer's nervous. Next question. Next question.
All right, we'll just move on from that one. I guess we're afraid of things that might be said. I'm skipping this next one because it was dumb. Mainly because you both should have got the number one on it. Anyway, name a reason Grandma might take out her false teeth. Mima took out her teeth. Why?
Oh.
No, we did sleep.
Sleep? You both did sleep?
I really thought he was going to write blowjob.
Well, sleep was the number 2 answer, but again, since you both got it, I'm not adding the points because math is getting old.
What was number 1?
To clean them.
I mean,
It was just barely number 1. 35
Don't
to
you normally
30.
do
you
that
set them in the cleaning product
at
when you go to
night,
sleep.
yeah.
At least that's the way the commercials make it sound.
To eat a hard candy.
To eat a hard
That's
candy?
the closest answer to blowjob.
Yes, it is. That's basically what she's talking about.
That is worth 19, which makes me feel like if I'm giving Katie points, then I got to give you guys points. Well, actually, your math is easy. I don't know why I didn't want to do that, because it's worth 30. And Katie's was 19. So, quick recap of the scores. Dace, 252. Gibby, 290. Katie, 239. And we're edging the end of the thing, because I guess we're just running until 9:30 is kind of the deal, right? Are we still having fun? That was the rules for one of these games. Are we still
I'm not
having
having fun.
You're never having fun.
The bullshit conspiracy.
That's right.
I don't even remember why I was mad. Oh, the
Cheating.
cheating. The
Cheating.
cheating. Yeah, the cheating part of a game.
He doesn't like the rules, guys.
Yeah.
Name something the family takes turn using.
Takes turn using.
The answer is not dildo. For those of you that have a
damn,
family
really?
dildo.
It's not Meg?
Oh,
Bathroom,
kind of the same thing. It's the
toilet. Number 1 answer. Bathroom, toilet, number 1 answer. So if Katie just types bathroom in, then you all got 50 points. I don't have to math it up.
Fun.
Because I'm just
50.
lazy.
Put
There she
toilet.
said. Toilet.
Yeah.
Bathroom, car, phone, computer, TV remote, soap.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Half
those.
those things probably aren't being used communal anymore.
Uh,
Everybody seems to have their own phone, own computers, and all that shit.
Yeah, well, phone especially, because even in 2018, like if they did the survey in 2018,
Yeah.
car,
Car, I get. You can get pinched on that.
yeah, there's not too many households that have like 13 cars
Mm.
for all kids.
Soap, I
Well-
would have clarified fucking bathroom. Or at least grouped with that.
Yeah.
That's not what? No, okay, I want to complain about this card. Name something specific everyone complains about.
Name something specific everyone complains
Yeah.
about. I'm gonna go
I have
with
a
this.
gripe. Significant other? Money.
Money.
See, money was the number 1 answer. But it
Is
says
this another
something.
cheaters thing?
Huh?
Isn't there a cheaters thing where everything's fucking the same?
No, it says something specific. Money isn't specific. Money's
Bills is.
Huh?
Like bills would be the specific part of that.
Just what about the money?
Yeah.
Like you're buying too many hookers. Like that's the specific. Money is vague. But
Hello.
number 1 answer was money. So you're up to 322. Then weather, taxes, work, traffic.
I'm gonna call bullshit.
Taxes is money.
Every person I've talked to
Yeah, I was
complains
gonna
about the
say
significant other
Taxes definitely would.
and how they use their money.
Yeah, it's true.
Would Steve had you clarify that one too? Like what about the significant other?
Yeah.
And then you would have been
you're
like,
gonna argue
oh,
with yourself about money.
their weather.
You're gonna argue about your significant other wasting your fucking money.
Welcome
No. See, no. Yeah, actually, we'll do this one. Name something people should not leave in parked cars. Oh, Katie answered traffic to the last one. Where'd that go? Traffic has 6.
No, because that it's a smart answer, so they're probably not gonna fucking say it.
I am a mix between two of them. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm changing my answer because we had the same one, and I don't want to have the same animal.
I had humans to begin with,
I'm gonna go kids. Yeah, I'm gonna go kids.
and I'm guaranteed neither of these on the fucking card.
Did you change your answer because you saw his?
Yeah, because I put pets, which is dogs. So I was like, I don't want to have the same answer as him.
Yeah, well, kids is 27, is the number 2 answer.
They prioritize dogs over kids.
No, dogs is number 9. Or not number 9, number 4 with 9.
That was number 1.
Yeah, wait.
Money, wallet.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What?
I hate this game.
What?
I
Wait
hate
a minute.
This
What?
fucking game.
You
What?
should not leave your money in a car. Kid?
Why?
Maybe.
If it's locked, I give up. I'm done.
Keys, animal, cell phone.
Keys make sense.
Keys make sense.
Katie
Cell
also
phone
says
does
I
not.
leave my cell
Money
phone all
does.
the time.
Yeah, my cell phone gets left in there.
My
every
phone,
night,
my
so
wallet gets left in there during softball.
that's-
I'm not bringing that out to the field.
Do you leave Doug in the car, though?
Try. I
Actually,
had
then
humans down first.
You did, and then you erased it.
Yeah, because it was a smart answer. Obviously.
Dogs priorities.
Name something a husband might do when his pregnant wife yells, "It's time!" Ah.
I'm just gonna be a dick here.
Panic. Dace says panic. Gibby says laugh. Panic is the number 1 answer with 43, which brings you up to trio 4.
How many people agree with me?
Nobody.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, no Nightman on that one. Panic scream. Keys, get in the car, faint, call family,
Money.
start sweating, take to hospital, which start sweating, isn't that panic?
Yep.
Take to hospital, which wouldn't that be
Keys.
get the car?
Yeah.
Call 911 and jump.
Jump.
I don't know where they're jumping from, but jump.
Fucking roof.
Yep. They're going
And Katie said get the car,
Walt
which
Whitman.
had 13.
We should get the car keys.
So, all right, probably the final question due to time constraints. Dace is at 304. Dace is at 304. Gibby is at 349. Katie's at 267, so she's
Out.
basically out. Nope, because Gibby's gonna say his dick. Name something that you'd. This isn't a real one. Name something you might offer someone even if they didn't ask for it. So I'm not asking that question.
Food.
Money.
Maybe.
If it's fucking money again.
You say money? All right, fuck. I asked that question because Day said food, which was worth 26, number 1 answer,
What the fuck?
and Gibby said money, which was worth 7. So it turns out I did ask that question. Who knew? Who knew? Now, final question. Here we go. It's 9:30. Final question. Gonna take one luck of the draw here. I'll shuffle them up, see what's up. So Dace has a chance. He's only down by 26.
Number 1 answer is 25 points.
So here it is. Fuck, I don't like this one. If time flies when you're having fun, name a place where it crawls.
I mean,
And that's why I didn't like it, because I figured you both get the number 1.
yeah,
So,
I was
all right,
going between work and school.
I want one that has some something that has some variance. Something that you guys have a chance here. Okay. This could be fun. All right, here we go. Final. If you could miraculously become the boss at work, what's the first thing you do? For all the marbles.
No, that's what I would do, personally.
You swear, everyone? Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, that's
I
why-
wrote that same thing. What would
If you could miraculously become the boss at work, what's the first thing you do? Give
myself
a raise.
Oh wow! I should give everyone a raise.
Okay,
Well-
well, we both said fire people
Yeah,
the
we both
first
said
time.
fire, and then we got.
Then we both said raise.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
we went complete polar opposites there in answers.
All of a sudden, you guys want to start agreeing with each other. Give myself. See, here's the fun thing.
Well, what? I don't understand. What else can you do?
Here's the fun thing. The answer is give raises.
Okay.
That's all it says.
I don't get two shits about other people. I mean, I was gonna fire them.
Well, and the second,
same.
the second one is fire people.
Oh.
So, all right, well, come on, disagree on something here, fuckers.
I can't help it.
I
It's
mean,
too
we
easy.
all have the same conversation every Tuesday before we hit go live.
Yeah.
All right, well, see, this doesn't work because Dace can't win. Well, I want to.
Double the points.
All right, sure. You know, it's triple. It's the last round. It's worth more than anything, right? It's all of a sudden worth like
Triple,
It's anybody's game.
it's
all of a
fucking
sudden.
anybody's game.
triple the money or whatever, right?
Triple the points. Or quadruple the points. I don't. However much math. If Dace gets the number one and Gibby doesn't, he wins. That's kind of what I'm playing for here.
It's 1.5 multiplier.
Give an expression that contains the word dead. And I'm glad Katie's keeping track of all the new T-shirt slogan ideas.
Over my dead body.
Dead tired.
Try again.
What? Both of us?
Yeah.
They're not on there?
No.
What the?
At least I'm not. No.
An expression with the word dead.
Better. There's a lot of expressions with better off dead. No. Don't beat a dead horse. Nope.
Really? Stupid question.
Dead.
And Gibby got an X just for time delay.
I don't know. Yeah. I actually don't know anything. That's a good one.
Dead beat. Yeah, that's on the board. Bing.
Not number one.
It's the number 4 answer.
What the fuck's number one?
I'm gonna keep going until I get it because I have a few.
Really? I'm out of fucking. I can't even think.
Yeah, Dace, do you want to play or pass? He's playing, folks. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Dead as a doornail.
Really a fucking
I'll give it to you. Dead as a doorknob is on here. But I'll give that bing. That's the number 6 answer.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my bad. That's number 8.
What? Oh, fuck.
3, 4,
Jesus
5, 6, 7,
Christ.
8. Yeah, there's 8. Bing.
Pet Cemetery.
What?
Dead.
Dead is dead. No. Katie got one. Dead end.
Dead Wrong. She had that too.
No, dead wrong's not on here. Better off dead is also
I
not
got
on
another
here.
one.
Dead serious? No. Dead tired?
Huh.
Didn't you guys say dead
I said
tired?
Dead
No.
Tired.
Nope.
Alright, it's 2018.
Dead ass. If Tyler was questioned in the survey, yes. All right. So Dace technically got the most points. Dace wins.
Okay.
Oh, what was number one?
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Wanted, dead or alive. Should have been going Bon Jovi this whole time.
I've never heard that other than the song.
Number
This is
1.
2018.
Yeah.
They don't know how to kill him anymore.
Wanted, dead or alive. Then dead head.
Oh,
Then-
from the Grateful Dead.
I'm
was gonna
assuming.
say,
I
you
really
had
think.
a bunch of fucking rock people.
I really
in this.
think that this was the survey was from like 1975.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But Deadhead, Drop Dead, Deadbeat, Dead End, Dead Man Walking, Dead Zone, and Dead as a Doorknob.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Fucking bullshit. I want to recount.
I feel like some of those have, like, okay, there's no deadheads anymore. Like, that's a dying breed.
Yeah.
I mean, they
I was gonna
exist,
say, whoever
but they don't
did
exist.
were older, yeah.
I don't think they
Care Bear,
exist
that's
as
it.
like they don't exist as like an actual like cult. Mainly because is Grateful Dead not touring? Are they? Like, are they even
The lead
alive?
guy's dead.
Yeah, they're still doing it. Oh, well.
Jerry Garcia's dead, isn't he?
It's the Grateful Dead's still on
Yeah,
tour,
but I
though.
think like
So's Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know, but there you have, it, folks. Family Feud. Dace wins again.
Woo!
Some may say these games are rigged. We only go till Dace wins, but hey.
It's true. We're at 6 minutes over. Well, there you go, folks. Just a reminder, if you're tuning in, we will be live next Monday That is Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on twitch.tv/Basement Protocol. So if you're tuning in to see him play Minecraft, well, all of us play Minecraft, that'll be on Tuesday.
Well, I might just be me.
Yeah, it does sound that way.
Yeah,
I'll be on.
Oh, Marco.
You'll be on. Okay, me, you, and that's about it.
I have nothing else to do on Tuesdays. This is my Tuesday, so.
Because Dan will be raiding, because it's a raid day.
You probably get Aaron, too.
Aaron
Aaron said he went to working, yeah.
So maybe it's me and Frank. I mean, Dan will probably show up after raids.
I'll probably show up after the game. Especially if it's a bad game.
Yeah, so then, they'll probably show up later. Because he'll probably be, Dan, I'm sure, will probably on around, like, 11:30ish, if I'm still on. It's just me and Frank probably won't be.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Anyway, remember, next Monday, Dace Man Show. Next Tuesday, streaming with Gibby. Gibby, what do you got going on in your personal world outside of the plugs that we run at the end?
No. That's about it.
We have a new podcast.
I have a new podcast.
It's called The Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch.
And we review episodes of The Bad Batch from Disney+.
Sometimes we review episodes.
It's true. It's been a rough schedule. But
it has. It's been a fucked up
still more
schedule.
consistent than other shows.
But there we go. Yeah, I'm doing that. I forgot Kathleen Kennedy.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, no!
Or save it till next week. I'm sure more Doomcock will have something else.
She's out.
Frank!
Hi.
What else you got going?
Involved somewhere.
You got a new position that we never announced.
Yeah, well, that is true, I guess, but I'm not announcing it to myself because.
And what that means is he's going to take over when I can't take over.
And as a financial officer, I tripled his salary.
All it means is that 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, whenever the fuck he goes away, that if shit goes wrong, I blame. That's all it fucking means. It doesn't come with anything else. Right. It's just if it gets fucked up, we're not blaming Gibby, we're blaming Frank, and then I blame Gibby.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll always blame Gibby, but someone's going to be held responsible, and that'll be you.
Yeah, exactly.
We just don't hold him responsible. It's like, it's assumed you did a project with him and went to hell. That's your fault for doing a project with him.
That's fair.
But remember, next Monday, Dace Man Show. Next Tuesday, stream with Gibby. You can follow me on Twitter at the Dace Man. Follow this asshole on Twitter at Gibby_1337. Follow the man behind the desk at Freddy with 10 D's, 2 Y's. And that's going to do us for the evening. So for the few, for the chickens, for the proud, and that well, and for the Dace-tacular, remember Basement Protocols. Wow, that was awful.
Fuck your protocol.
What's up, basement dwellers? I hope you enjoyed the latest Basement Protocol Productions creation. I'm Chris the Dace Man Dace.
I'm Frank.
And we want to drop some social media plugs on you. Check us out on Twitter at the BPP Official for all our tweeting needs, or you go over to Instagram at the BPP Official as well for all our picture needs.
Or Facebook/Basement Protocol Productions, or YouTube/Basement Protocol Productions.
And if you're somebody who likes live, non-stop action content, you can go over to twitch.tv/Basement Protocol.
Or if you just like the internet in general, you can go to www.basementprotocolproductions.com. Either way you do it, doesn't matter. We'll see you next time.